Do it look right? Okay, let's try this. Losing footage is a filmmaker's worst nightmare. One corrupt file, one corrupt card, the whole shoot is gone. I'm gonna show you my workflow, how to securely ingest the data on your shoots and not to lose any files. Please consider subscribing to the channel, that helps me in creating more of those tutorials, and press the like button. Before every shoot there's a prep phase, and also for ingesting I like to be prepared. First of all, do I have enough hard drive space available? And ideally I have 3 hard drives with me. For me the next step would be to pre-create the folder structure. I personally use Posthaste for this. This creates a template folder structure which I use across all of my projects, but you can also do this manually. If I'm ingesting in the field, let's say at an event for instance, I would make sure to take a certain amount of extra spare cables with me and also an extra card reader, just to be on the safe side in case something breaks. For ingesting, I like to use Offshoot, and you probably have already noticed this when watching my videos on this channel, but you can use different software, for instance like DaVinci or any other professional ingesting software. Use anything that creates a hash and verifies your copied data. Never use the Finder. Don't do this, or Windows Explorer. Takes too long and you don't get a proper verification of your data. Don't do that. If your card is ready to be ingested, copy that one card onto all 3 drives, and ideally, if you're ingesting during a shoot, use SSDs for offloading the data. Otherwise, it just takes ages. One copy of your card onto 3 drives and use SSDs. That's much faster. That's the way to go. If I'm ingesting after the shoot, I might copy onto 2 SSDs and 1 HDD, just purely because I think I have more time to manage that and to oversee it. In the best case, you use an LTO drive for your 3rd copy, or you upload it even to the cloud, but I can totally understand if that is not within your budget. So you might have asked yourself, why 3 copies? The reason is pure security. Remember, this is your precious data you shot, and you probably won't be able to reshoot if something goes wrong with your video files. So 1 copy is for editing, 1 copy is a backup, and the 3rd copy is for archival purposes. And if you want to make it 100% secure, this 3rd copy should live ideally maybe in the cloud or in a completely different location. During the ingest, be thorough and help yourself. Create a little area for incoming cards and for cards that can go back into the shoot and can be reused. What I also like to do is I take the label of the card I'm ingesting and stick that onto the card reader, so I know exactly what card it is that I'm copying at the moment. Furthermore, make sure that your ingesting computer stands on a stable surface, that there's no sand, no water, anything around that could interrupt the copying process, could damage the cards, could damage your equipment. I mean, that's a no-brainer, to be honest. I personally like to do an eyeball QC of the file numbering just to make sure that nothing goes wrong here. My recommendation is always copy the full folder structure and metadata to make sure that everyone else included in the process has access to that. I keep a written list or spreadsheet of the cards I've ingested. It's just a little bit of note-taking for myself in case something is missing. After you copy the data, think about using an indexing software like DriveBuddy, NeoFinder or Disk Catalog Maker to index your hard drives and be able to retrieve the location of those files without connecting the actual drive to your computer. And as you can see, it's not really complicated. A little bit of a thorough workflow and good working ethic goes a long way in this situation. And an extra tip, I like to name my hard drives like Star Wars spaceships. I find it sometimes a little bit amusing to use Millennium Falcon or TIE Fighter to offload cards. Have fun with it, you know what I mean. It's a try task, but at the same time, you can make it really enjoyable for yourself. If you found this tutorial useful, please subscribe to the channel. This helps me to create more of these tutorials. Leave a comment down below. Let us know how you ingest your files, what your workflow is, and if you have any recommendations to improve my workflow. Share this tutorial with everyone. Like this video if it was really useful for you. Thanks a lot for watching and see you the next time.